Most people seem to think that life is essentially good. Throughout the universe, they find signs of beauty and harmony. Yet at one point or another, certain questions do arise. Where does suffering fit into the picture? And how do you reconcile pain and loss with the vision of the world held together by compassion? The great religions and philosophies of mankind each have their answers. In Buddhism, transcending suffering and letting go of the ego are intrinsically tied. In Islam, Christianity, and Judaism, the story of Job is regarded as a profound poetical reflection on the nature and meaning of suffering. Hello, and welcome to Matter and Beyond. I'm your host, Laura Wells. On today's program, we'll meet Dr. Brenda Cole from the University of Pittsburgh's Cancer Institute. She's one of a growing number of researchers in the discipline of psychology giving attention to the importance of spirituality in the treatment of patients. Matter and Beyond hopes that those struggling with all kinds of existential questions and challenges can find in Dr. Cole's work a window on solace and a door to peace.
Dr. Brenda Cole is no stranger to the positive impact religion can have on people's lives. She was born into a family centered in faith and community. Cole's biggest influence while growing up was her father. Seen as a bit of a maverick by the rest of his family, he left the fundamentalist tradition of his upbringing and became a Methodist when Brenda was quite small. His open-minded, introspective commitment to religion was not lost on his young daughter.
So he really encouraged deeply thinking about religious issues and spiritual issues and kind of developing your own sense of what spirituality is and grounding your life in that.
During her academic education, Cole realized that spirituality and religion were important to many people, including herself. Yet few in the field of psychology seem to acknowledge the importance of this.
As an undergraduate, I was concerned about the lack of attention given to spiritual life within the discipline of psychology. In fact, I combined a philosophy and psychology undergraduate major because of that. I was looking for some way to bring in how people see life, what their worldview is, what are the symbolisms and language that gives that meaning for themselves.
With the motivation of offering the best of both spiritual and scientific traditions, she sought out Ken Pargament as her dissertation chair during graduate school. This choice made sense because his research was in the area of psychology of religion.
So when I learned about Ken Pargament's work and all the ways that he was doing that in a way that still kept the rigorousness of science, but honored the story and the moral commitments of religion, brought those together in a way that was very nice.
With her mentor and dissertation chair, Ken Pargament, Brenda Cole joined the growing number of psychologists who consider the questions of how psychological and spiritual are related.
When psychology was a new kid on the block, religion was a dominant cultural phenomena. And psychology needed to identify itself as something distinct, worth investing in, and something distinct from religion.